We have had a tragedy here at the Johnson Space Center that has left 2 of our NASA family members dead.
Everyone knows space travel is dangerous. Working at Johnson Space Center has its risks, but it's not supposed to be like this.
One of our employees, and I think you've already heard, Bill Phillips, apparently shot another employee by the name of David Beverly, and the families have been notified. Both were engineers working in our electronics laboratory, our electronics building over here in Building 44.
Friday afternoon, a gunman stormed Building 44 at Johnson Space Center. He killed a co-worker, which forced an evacuation of the building. Then the man took a woman hostage and kept her taped to a chair for nearly 3 hours before finally he took his own life. But before he did, police say Bill Phillips left a message.
There were a series of telephone numbers and names of people to be notified that appeared to be left by the shooter himself.
The victim's wife says her husband had mentioned Phillips' name in the past but didn't elaborate. As darkness fell over the Space Center, security remained tight, with media restricted to just one area and several streets still closed.
Earlier in the week, we in fact had reviewed, as a result of the Virginia Tech shootings, had reviewed our own procedures here at the Johnson Space Center, security procedures and response procedures and so forth. But of course, we never believed this could happen here to our family and our situation.
As NASA vows to re-examine their security procedures and figure out exactly what happened here, the space agency is forced to deal with a second black eye this year. In January, astronaut Lisa Nowak left Houston and drove to Florida. She was then arrested, accused of stalking a woman she thought was a romantic rival. Rich Matthews, The Associated Press, Johnson Space Center, Houston.